Well, Lebanon is spiraling deeper into an economic crisis. The World Bank calling it one of the deepest depressions in modern history. People there are struggling just to survive. They've already faced long lines at the gas station, and add to that a shortage of food and medicines, and now power cuts in the capital Beirut may get worse as 2 power plants shut down today. It's so bad that the caretaker Prime Minister recently warned that the country is days away from what he calls a social explosion. Our senior international correspondent Ben Wedeman has been in the country reporting and watching this economic crisis as it has unfolded since the very beginning. He joins us from Beirut. Ben, every single time I speak to you, it feels like the situation there just grows more dire. Just tell us what you're seeing today.
It's dire, and it seems to be accelerating almost day by day. Now, you mentioned these 2 power plants that have shut down. It's important to stress that prior to their shutdown today, Beirut, for instance, if you don't have a generator, there's only about there's only 2 hours out of 24 of state power a day. Now, the reason why these 2 power plants that weren't even working at full capacity are shutting down is that the Banque de Liban, the central bank of Lebanon, failed to open lines of letters of credit to foreign banks to pay for 2 ships that have been hovering off the coast of Beirut now, one for 12 days, one for 5 days, so that they could actually unload their fuel. So that's that. In addition to that, water pumping stations across the country are going to have to start rationing water because they don't have the fuel to fuel the diesels that pump the water. So we're going to start having water shortages as well. In addition to that, pharmacies today began an open-ended strike because, once again, the Banque de Liban, the central bank of Lebanon, has not been willing to open letters of credit to foreign banks to pay for medicine. And already earlier this week, the pharmacies declared that they are lacking hundreds of basic medicines. So, for instance, it often is the case that friends here will call up and say, if you're coming from abroad, bring me this medicine I desperately need for my mother, my father, my grandfather, my children, myself. And it's just getting worse and worse day by day. And today, also, the Lebanese lira, which 2 years ago was trading at $1,500, or rather lira to the dollar, is now almost 20,000 lira to the dollar. So the purchasing power of people has collapsed and is getting worse day by day. Lynda?
Yeah, such a desperate situation there unfolding as you've described it so well. I'm wondering what sort of pressure Lebanon is trying to put on the international community to get more help, more aid, and what sort of response they're having.
Well, the Lebanese authorities, the government, to the extent that it exists, it's a caretaker government, has sort of stumbled badly on this. We did hear Hassan Diab, the caretaker prime minister, in a meeting with foreign ambassadors saying that Lebanon is days away from a social explosion, but he blamed some sort of blockade on Lebanon as a result, a blockade that's sponsored by foreign powers. But the fact of the matter is that that angered, for instance, the French ambassador who was at that meeting, told the caretaker prime minister, no, the fault is with the leaders of Lebanon because it's been more than 330 days since there's been a proper prime minister because the political elite is busy squabbling among itself. And so at this point, there is some aid getting through, but none of it through the Lebanese government because of the fears of corruption. Qatar, for instance, is the exception. It recently announced it's going to provide 70 tons of food a month to the Lebanese army. But there is, at this point, given these circumstances, there is no light at the end of the tunnel for Lebanon with this current set of political elite who simply seem unconcerned and unwilling to take the measures necessary to resume some sort of international assistance to Lebanon as it goes down the drain. Lynda?
Yeah, they really need to get their act together. Our Ben Wedeman for us in Beirut. Thank you for bringing us that update. Well, still to come here on Connected World, the UK is desperate to get back to some kind of normal, but the Delta variant of COVID-19 is making waves. We're going to go live to London for the latest. Plus, North Korea says no to AstraZeneca vaccines, what the reclusive nation is doing to fight the virus.